Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay, let us start. Today we shall learn the first chapter of our NCERT textbook, India Physical Environment. Now I shall share my screen. So this is the new chapter. Yeah. Do you remember this chapter, India location? We have already learned in class 9. I think when you were in class 9, in the first chapter of your textbook, you have learned about it. The name of this chapter was India Size and Location. So here again, we have to revise it. And that is why NCERT is giving here a signpost question. Do you remember about location of India? So before we start, can you tell me where is India located? If somebody asks you, okay, say for example, where is your house? So what will be your answer in that case? How do you locate things on the surface of the earth? How do you give location of your village? Yes. Okay, I will tell you. See, we may give location of a place, maybe location of your house or location of your village, okay, with reference to something. Say for example, sometimes when we look at a village, so we may give reference to a permanent natural feature. Say for example, here this is a mountain range, okay, a big mountain range, and the name of the mountain range is A. Okay, and your village is here. For example, your village is here. Okay, here lies your village. So these are the houses. Okay, so these are the houses. So you may give your answer. Say the name of your village is B. So we can say like this. My village B is located at the foothill of mountain A. So in this way, we may give say location of our village or our house. Say likewise, for example, here we have a lake here, and suppose your house is here. Okay, your house is located here, and you may say that my house is located, okay, on the shore of this lake sea, for example. Or sometimes we may give the reference to a man-made feature. For example, this is the national highway. Okay, this is the national highway, and let us say this is national highway number 2, and your village is here. For example, your village is here, and a road is, okay, coming to your village, and let us say we are going to the west, and the distance between your village and the highway number 2 is, for example, 2 kilometers. Okay, so we can give our answer like this. My village, say for example, the name of village is D. My village D is located, okay, 2 kilometers away west of national highway number 2. So in this way we can give the location. Or in geography, said things are located, maybe a house or an object or a village or a city. We may also give location with reference to geometrical position. Okay, here geometrical position means these lines of latitude and longitude. Okay, lines of latitude and longitude. So we may say, for example, here this is your house, and here the value is 90 degree east, and so this is latitude, the value is 24 degree north. So you can give your answer: my house is located at 90 degree east and 24 degree north. Okay, at the intersection of these 90 degree east longitude and 24 degree north longitude. So in this way, we give location or the situation of things and the places on the earth surface. Okay, now you tell me, where is India located? Okay, this is about India location. So I will show you one map. Okay, just see here. Here, I think, do you remember this map? So it is taken off from class 9 textbook, and see here we have equator here. Okay, equator is here, and this northern half is known as what? Northern hemisphere, right? And this southern half is known as southern hemisphere, and India is here. That means the whole India lies in the northern hemisphere. Then we can give location like this. So India lies in the south central part of Asia. Say, for example, this is Asian continent. Okay, this is Asian continent, and here India lies in the southern part. Say, for example, here we have north, south, east. Okay, then uh, west. That means India, just see the map. Okay, India lies in the south central part of Asia. So in this way, you can give a location, or you can give location with reference to these values. Okay, the values of latitude and longitudes. So let us come to the text. So that was about location India, and you may give location with reference to these lines of latitude and longitudes. Okay, and see here, you may observe this map of India, figure number 1.1. Actually 1.1 is here. Okay, so this is figure number 1.1, and if you observe this map, you'll find, okay, you can mark the southernmost and the northernmost latitudes, and easternmost and the westernmost longitudes. Thus we have one more map here. Let's see here. Just see here, it is marked here. Okay, it is marked here, and it is marked here. The southernmost one is 8 degree 4 minutes north. This is for the mainland. Okay, northernmost is here. It is 37 degree 6 minute east. Sorry, north. And the westernmost is here, 68 degrees 7 minutes east, and easternmost is here, 97 degree 25 minutes east. So you may mark like this. And when we give location India, you can give these values. You can give all these values. Okay, to locate India. And from that map, you will find that, just read here, the mainland of India extends from Kashmir in the north to Kanyakumari in the south, and Arunachal Pradesh in the east to Gujarat in the west. Okay, And India's territorial limit further extends towards the sea up to 12 nautical miles, that is 21.9 kilometers from the coast. Just about the extension, see about the extension of India here from Jammu and Kashmir to Kanyakumari here in the south. Then from Arunachal Pradesh to Gujarat in the west. Okay, and here our territorial extend, okay, up to here. So this is what, 12 nautical miles. Okay, 12 nautical miles. So 1 nautical mile is equal to 1.8 kilometers. Okay, so we can own the resources up to here. See, India's territorial limit further extends towards the sea up to 12 nautical miles. That means we can extract our resources, okay, say up to 12 nautical miles from the coast, and the equivalent is given here. See, 1 nautical mile is equal to 1.8 kilometer, and 1 statute mile is equal to 1.6 kilometer. Okay. Are you clear? Any question, boys and girls? Are you clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then let us continue. Our southern boundary extends up to, that we have pointed out. Okay, our southern boundary extends up to 6 degree 45 minutes north latitude in the Bay of Bengal. And so what is the implication of having such a vast longitudinal and the latitudinal extent? So now let us discuss. Okay, what is the implication, the underlying meaning, or the importance of having such a vast longitudinal and the latitudinal extent? Okay, about the latitudinal and the longitudinal extent, we have learned from that map. So what is the importance of that? What is the usefulness, okay, of having a big longitudinal and latitudinal extent? Now let us read. So if you work out the latitudinal and longitudinal extent of India, okay, they are roughly 30 degrees. So the difference, okay, just see the map here. The difference between this and this, or this and this, is 30 degree. If you subtract, okay, the 68 degree 7 minutes from 97 degree 25, you will get roughly 29.5 like that. Okay, you may try. Likewise, if you subtract this 6 degree 4 minutes, okay, it is 8 from 37 degree 6 minutes, then you will get roughly 30. Okay, and whereas the actual distance measured from north to south extremity is 3,214 kilometers from east to west, and 2,933 kilometers from okay, from north to south it is 3,214 kilometers, and from east to west it is 2,933. That means east-west extent is lesser than the north-south extent, but the longitudinal difference is roughly equal, okay, 30 degrees in both the cases. Then why it is so? I think here in the map also it is already written here. Just see here, the east-west extent in terms of kilometer is 2,933 kilometers, and the north to south is 3,214 kilometers. Okay, this north-south extent is slightly longer than the east-west extent. However, the east-west and the north-south latitudinal and longitudinal difference is almost equal, that is 30 degree. Okay, Then why it is so? The answer is here. Okay, the answer is here. See, the difference is based on the fact that the difference between the two longitudes decreases towards the poles, whereas the distance between two latitudes remains the same everywhere. And that is why we have the differences, okay, between the north-south extent and the east-west extent. Just I think you may be remembering, say, let us say this is the earth, okay, and this is the equator. Let us say these are the lines of latitudes, okay, and see on the globe you will find that the distance between the latitudes remains the same. Okay, the distance between the latitudes remains the same. All these are parallels. Okay, however, for the longitude it is converse. Just you may say it is converse at the poles like this. Okay, that means the distance between the longitude is the greatest along the equator, and if you move towards the poles, then the distance between the longitudes, okay, is decreasing gradually, okay, because it is converse at the poles. So that is the point mentioned in the textbook here. Okay, see, the distance between two longitudes decreases towards the poles, as you have seen in the diagram, and whereas the distance between the two latitudes remains the same. And that is why, okay, and that is why here north-south extremity is somewhat longer than the east-west extent. Are you clear? Just you may okay, check it. Just examine a globe carefully, and you will find that the distance between the latitudes remains the same because all the latitudes are parallels, and but for the longitude it is converse at the poles. Okay, that means the distance between the longitude gradually decreases towards the poles. So that is the point you have to remember. And another implication is that, see, from the values of this latitude, it is understood that the southern part of the country lies within the tropics, and northern part lies in the subtropical zone or the warm temperate zone. So this location is responsible for large variations in the landform, then climate, soil types, natural vegetation in the country. So what? See, in India we find okay, a lot of variations in the landforms. In some areas, okay, we find mountains. In some areas we find plains, coastal areas. In some other areas we find these plateaus. Likewise, or accordingly, okay, we find different climatic conditions in different parts of India. In some areas it is very cold, in some other areas it is warm or hot. Likewise, we also find variation in the soil type. We also find variation in the natural vegetation also from one place to another place. Then why it is so? So one important point you have to know is that, okay, just see here. Do remember these heat zones of the earth. Heat zones of the earth. Do you remember this? Just see here. Here we have equator, okay, and this is Tropic of Cancer, 23.5 degree north. This is Tropic of Capricorn, 23.5 degree south. This is Antarctic Circle, 66.5 degree south. Then this is Arctic Circle. This is 66.5 degree north, and these are the North Pole and the South Pole. Okay, and see, we have learned that the lane between the two tropics is known as torrid or tropical zone. Okay, and the lane between the Tropic of Capricorn and the Antarctic Circle, known as the temperate zone. Here, this is the northern temperate zone, that is a lane lying between the Tropic of Cancer and the Arctic Circle, and the lane within the Arctic Circle is known as frigid zone. And see, if you locate India, so India lies here, for example, India is here. Okay, India is here. Okay, let us say India is here. India is here. That means half of India lies in the temperate zone, and the southern half lies in the tropical zone. Since it is close to the Tropic of Cancer, we also may refer it to as warm temperate or subtropical. Okay, just see here. Here we have, see here, this is what? So this is the Tropic of Cancer. Okay, and that means Tropic of Cancer passes in the middle of India, and because of that, this southern half lies in the tropical zone, and this northern half of India lies in the subtropical zone or warm temperate zone. And that is why we find different types of climatic conditions and different types of geographical conditions in different parts of India. Okay, so that is the point mentioned here in the book. Let's see here. Just read this area, okay? So that is the implication of latitudinal extent. And now let us observe the longitudinal extent and its implication on the Indian people. So from the values of longitude, it is quite discernible that there is a variation of nearly 30 degrees that we have learned. Okay, the difference between the northernmost and the southernmost longitude is the difference between the easternmost and the westernmost longitude is 30 degrees. And because of this, okay, there is a time difference of nearly 2 hours between the easternmost and the westernmost part of the country. Okay, and see, you may again look at this map here, just here. Here, this is the easternmost point, this is the westernmost, and the time difference between easternmost and westernmost is 2 hours. Okay, it's 2 hours. And see here, read this area. While the sun rises in the northeastern states about 2 hours earlier is compared to Jaisalmer. Jaisalmer is in Rajasthan. Okay, the washes in the Dibrugarh, Imphal in the east, Jaisalmer and Bhopal or Chennai in other parts of India show the same time. So we have learned that, okay, the time difference between easternmost and the westernmost part of India is 2 hours. However, okay, the sun, the watches show the same time. Why it is so? This is because we have only one standard meridian. Okay, we have only one standard meridian, and hence we have only one standard time. Okay, India has only one standard time, and that is why boys and girls, do you hear me? Are you connected?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And see, then see about the selection of the standard meridian. Just read this area. Okay, there is a general understanding among the countries of the world to select the standard meridian in multiples of 7 degree 30 minutes of longitude, and that is why 82 degree 30 minute east has been selected as the standard meridian of India. Okay, and the standard Indian standard time is ahead of Greenwich Mean Time by 5 hours 30 minutes. So time difference between Greenwich Mean Time and the Indian Standard Time is per hour 30 minutes, and we have selected 82 degree 30 minute east as the standard meridian of India. Why? Because this value is multiples of 7 degree 30 minutes. Okay, and as per the convention, as per the agreement, so whenever we select the standard meridian of a country, it must be multiples of 7 degree 30 minutes. Okay, so we may examine this map and see here. Here, this is what? This is the standard meridian of India, and if time along this meridian is 9:30 a.m., then everywhere in India 9:30. So that is why the watches show the same time. And about the selection of the meridian, so here we have one calculation. So these are the things you have to know. Just see here. You must know that 15 degree, okay, 15 degrees is equal to 1 hour. That means 30 degree is equal to 2 hours. If there is a difference of 1 hour for every 15 degree, then we have learned that the difference between the easternmost and the westernmost longitude is 30 degree. That is why the time difference is 2 hours, because 1 degree is equal to 4 minutes. Remember, for every 1 degree there is a difference of 4 minutes. Okay, therefore if you multiply 30 here, if you multiply 30 by 4, okay, that you will get 120 minutes. And if you want to convert it into hour, you have to divide it by 60. That means 2 hours. Okay. And about the selection of the standard meridian, see, this is the standard meridian of India, 82 degree 30 minute east, and this is the factor. Okay, so let us check it. Just see here. See, we have to convert these degrees into minutes. Okay, because we need to equalize the units. And remember, 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes, and that is why we have to multiply 82 degree by 60 minutes to convert into minutes, then to be added by 30, this one. Likewise, 7 degree is to be multiplied by 60, then plus 30, and after that we'll get this. And if you divide this value by 450, then 11, no remainder. Just check it here. Okay, just we are dividing this 4950 by 450. Okay, just check it, no remainder. That means this value is multiples of 7 degree 30 minutes. Or you may directly divide like this. You may take this 30 minutes as 0.5, because 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes. That is why 30 minute is equal to 0.5. So let us assume 82 degree 30 minutes as 82.5 and 7 degree 30 minutes as 7.5. If you divide 82.5 by 7.5, then you will get 11, no remainder. So in this way you can set. Okay, and about the this, we have learned that our standard time is plus per hour 30 minutes from the Greenwich Mean Time. That one also you can check it. See, here this is the standard meridian. Okay, we have to multiply it by 4, because you have learned that 1 degree is equal to 4 minutes. After that you have got this. Okay, and we are dividing it by 60 because we are converting the minutes. So this is in terms of minutes, and we are converting into minutes, into hours. Okay, by dividing 60 by 60, that means 5.5. 5.5 means 5 hours 30 minutes. Just check here. You may divide this value by 60. Okay, then 60 by 5 is 300. So 30 minutes, this is the remainder. So the remainder becomes minute. and the quotient becomes hour. Okay. Any question, boys and girls?
No, sir.
Okay, the last part here, see, you must know that the size of India is 3.28 million square kilometer. These you have learned in class 9 as well as in class 10. Okay, again, just you should not forget, okay, the total geographical area of India is 3.28 million square kilometer, and it accounts 2.4% of the world land surface and stands 7th largest, okay, country in the world. India is the 7th largest country in the world. Can you tell me the 6 countries larger than India? Can you tell me the 6 countries larger than India?
China,
Yes,
Russia,
yes,
USA,
yes. Then
Canada,
Brazil, yes. Canada, right? Then one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another one.
Russia,
Russia already here. Australia, okay. Russia is here. USA, Brazil, Canada, Australia, okay. Another country is Australia. So these are the 6 countries larger than, okay, India. Do you have any other question? Okay, then if you don't have questions, then let us stop here for today. Thank you very much for joining my class.